on WISN 12 News.
The push to the pennant, NLCS Game 1.
It's a thrill for me every day.
We're live outside Miller Park with tailgaters and the free beer frenzy.
It's being called a hurricane war zone. Rescues are underway.
Search and rescue.
While the search for those missing continues, the number of fatalities linked to the storm is increasing.
Plus, where a school bus crashed into a swimming pool.
First, the Milwaukee Brewers push for the pennant. Game 1 of the NLCS starts in just about 2 hours. And, of course, we count down to the first pitch here tonight. Our crew has your crew covered. Kathy Michaelby live outside of Miller Park tonight with the tailgater, Stephanie Sutton, of course, inside the stadium with the team.
But we're going to start with 12 News' Derek Rose. He is live in the Brewers Bar District. Derek, free beer has been flowing for hours.
It sure has, Patrick, and there's just less than a minute left for that free beer here at Kelly's Bleachers. This is certainly packed here. The passion for Brewers baseball in October is only getting stronger.
I have free Miller Lite.
At bars across Milwaukee, the first one is on the house.
What a chance and what an opportunity to actually stick it to the Colorado Rockies.
All thanks to the Brewers Division Series sweep.
It's fantastic. The atmosphere is great. Can't wait to get in the ballpark. It's just going to be a great game, great series.
Here at Kelly's Bleachers, the celebration goes even further. There's Milwaukee logo pretzels, and you can even get a glass from one of the greats.
Very sociable, nice guys, giving tips out, handing free beer out. How can you beat it?
Everyone here glad to see Brewers baseball in October.
Everyone else here around is saying 6. I'm thinking sweep.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Keep it going.
I mean, keep it going, keep strong, play hard, have fun.
From the Division Series to the Championship Series, these guys are ready for Game 1.
1, 2, 3.
And even though the free beer is done, the beer is still flowing here at Kelly's Bleachers. The fans are getting ready for first pitch, and the excitement, Patrick, of course, it's only going to build throughout the night.
You can't eat free. All right,
No.
Derek, thank you very much. Kathy Michaelby is outside Miller Park for us tonight.
And, Kathy, the parking lot is full of tailgaters.
You know, you could hear the excitement where Derek was. You can smell it here. Tailgating is just that tradition that follows the Brewers everywhere. Back in 1982, I was doing this very thing at County Stadium. Then in 2018, here we are at Miller Park. You can just smell the brats cooking in the air. And we got a little bit of a father-son perspective.
We got brats.
Describe the difference between tailgating then and now.
Well, back then, I was like my son. I said it was all about the brats, and now I say it's all about the brats and the beer. But I was just, I was young back then, so I couldn't say that.
What's your comparison again? You've got Yount is who and...
Yount is Yelich, Molitor is Kane, Aguiar, and Cooper.
Our Moose.
Moose might be Larry Heisel.
Larry
or somebody
Heisel.
like that. Was he on 82?
Isn't that something? And Larry Heisel is still with the team. We're going to take a look at a little more tailgating as we just kind of give you the impression of what's happening out here at Miller Park tonight. A lot of excitement building, and I have to tell you that everybody seems to be thinking that this is the year that the Brewers can even better the 1982 Brewers. They were American League back then, National League now. We got to get the pennant first, though, so we got to get rid of those Dodgers. What do you think?
Sounds like a plan.
I'm in. Thanks. Thanks, Kathy. Stephanie Sutton is inside the ballpark
and
tonight.
Steph, you just spoke with Craig Counsell.
Yes, the excitement is building inside Miller Park here. The Brewers are just wrapping up a go that Bob Uecker will be throwing out the ceremonial first pitch here tonight. Live inside Miller Park, Stephanie Sutton at WISN 12 Sports. Back to you.
And that has been a big question going into this game. All right, Steph, thank you very much. Matt Salemi now has a bird's eye view of all the Brewers mania. Matt?
Yep, we are over Miller Park right now. Looking down, the parking lots are filling up. There's still space on the lots east of the river if you don't already have a prepaid lot parking assignment. Right now, the roadway's getting here. Not too terrible. I'm going to pan 94. You can see there's a lot of traffic here on the Mitchell Boulevard exit, but as we pan down, you'll see there is some stop and go. 94 eastbound from about the zoo in past Hawley Road. Now, if you're starting off in Waukesha County, just one warning. There is a crash out at County F, and that's causing some delays on the western side of Waukesha along 94 eastbound.
Matt, thank you very much. We're just getting started. Our Brewers coverage continues all night. Look for highlights and reaction coming up tonight on WISN 12 News at 10.
Now to Hurricane Michael and what's being called the war zone in Mexico Beach, Florida, where Michael made a direct hit. The historic storm killed at least 13 people, and officials say a tremendous number of others are now unaccounted for. Just about 20 miles north of this destruction that you see here is ABC's Elizabeth Herr in Panama City.
Dramatic. Panama City, Florida.
The victims of Hurricane Michael, of course, need your help. One easy way to donate to relief efforts is by texting Red Cross to 90999. That will automatically give $10 to the American Red Cross Disaster Relief Fund.
Turning now to our weather, it's a good thing that Miller Park has a roof, Mark, because it is a chilly night.
It is. We're talking about a temperature of 44 degrees, so yes, the roof will be closed. I can't imagine if it would be open, it would not be too comfortable. All right, here's the deal. We survived last night because we had cloud cover. Tonight, I think the cloud cover will dissipate. That's going to allow the temperatures to crash. The entire area under a freeze warning lets you know how low those temperatures are going to go, and we're going to warm things back up coming up in Weather Watch 12.
All right, thank you. And we are following breaking news of a fatal industrial accident going on right now in Wauwatosa. These are live pictures from AAM Casting on 63rd and State. The medical examiner is on scene there. We do have a crew there trying to gather more information. Of course, we will keep you posted as soon as we learn more.
The man who crashed into a Milwaukee mother, killing her, will spend 12 years in prison. A judge delivered that sentence to 28-year-old Juan Mata Chavez in court today. In February, investigators say he lost control while speeding, crossed over the center line, and crashed into Monica Hernandez's car near 14th and Lincoln. He then ran away from the scene. Hernandez later died at a hospital. Her niece gave a tearful statement in court today.
I was in so much pain because I didn't get the chance to say goodbye. I know my brother would never intentionally hurt anybody.
Mata Chavez apologized to Hernandez's family in a statement read by his interpreter.
The teenager behind the wheel in a deadly rollover crash is now charged. 18-year-old Kira Wilkins faces a felony count of driving while suspended, causing death. Vincent High School senior Zion Lewis, also 18, was killed in Saturday night's crash. Now, she rode in the back seat of a Mercury Sable, which you saw there. Cameras captured speeding down to Tonia. Just as it passed Silver Spring, Wilkins lost control of the car. That car flipped and slammed into a wall. 6 people were inside the vehicle. Everyone else survived.
A Milwaukee mother pleaded guilty to tying up her 4-year-old son and setting him on fire, killing him last September. Amelia DeStasio burned her child in a bathtub. Police found that she had been searching the internet for ways to kill a cannibal. DeStasio will still face a trial where a jury will determine whether her mental illness contributed to her actions.
Well, it might be a good weekend to clear out some junk from your garage and basement. MMSD is hosting a home hazmat collection site at the State Fair Park tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You can safely get rid of items like gasoline, latex paints, batteries, pool chemicals, fluorescent light bulbs, and anything with mercury. MMSD will dispose of them safely and keep them out of the environment.
We get the cars through pretty quickly. You won't be in line that long. It's free to use the collections. You do have to be from Milwaukee County.
They do not take anything with compressed gas like propane tanks or old fire extinguishers. We do have a list of what you can and cannot bring on our website, WISN.com. Well, a terrifying ride to school.
The chain of events that sent a school bus into a swimming pool.
And hot off the press, brand new Brewers merchandise made right here by a hometown company. Why it's an unexpected surprise this time of year.
And just one more reason to root for the home team, what the Brewers have to do to have fans cash in on free diamonds.
And as we head to break, another live look from outside Miller Park. You can see the tailgaters are all set. They're in place. They are getting ready for Game 1 of the NLCS between...
A scary ride to school for some students in Orlando, Florida. A school bus crashed, you see it here, into a swimming pool this morning. Police say the bus swerved and collided with a Jeep in an attempt to avoid hitting an animal. That driver then lost control of the bus, crashed through 2 fences before ending up in the pool. 9 children were on board at the time, but are okay.
Let's get a look at our traffic right now. We're focusing on the ballpark because game 1 of the NLCS is just about 2 hours away. Actually, traffic is not too bad. This red just popped up right there heading eastbound on 94 towards the ballpark. Let's pull up your travel times. Drive time to Miller Park from Menominee Falls, 28 minutes, 15 minutes from Moreland Road to the ballpark, 14 minutes from the Hale Interchange to Miller Park right now.
And as Patrick said, today is the day, game 1 of the NLCS at Miller Park. Inside the ballpark right there, we saw tailgaters outside. Here's a look inside. Live look right now as fans filter in. As he said, we are an hour and 56 minutes away from first pitch. Postseason swag is hotter than ever, which means local businesses could stand to make record profits. Hillary Mint shows some new shirts hot off the press.
Hillary Mintz, WISN 12 News.
Fans Only is already working on new designs and expected to print a shirt featuring the Brewers pitchers. The shirts are sold at select Woodman's and on Amazon.
We talked about free beer earlier in this newscast, but the Brewers' success this season could also mean free jewelry. Robert Hack Diamonds announced a special Brewers promotion for the postseason. The jeweler will refund customers' purchases up to $3,000, but it's only good if the crew wins it all.
Now we want to jump in with the Brewers because they're hot, and obviously people prefer to have free jewelry than free burgers sometimes.
Customers must make their purchases before October 16th to be eligible for the refund. The jewelry store has locations in Glendale and Greenfield.
There will be some new items on the menu for those heading out to the ballpark tonight.
Loaded pork tamales with cheese sauce, black beans, corn salsa, cilantro, and lime cream. Or you could go with the jalapeno cheddar bacon brat burger. Whew, that's a mouthful
that
just
is.
to say.
That's a Tums.
That's
sorry.
Well, it'll warm you up. So warm up your insides, right?
That was my outside voice. I didn't mean for that to come out that way.
Well, outside they're bundled up right now with the tailgate because it's chilly.
I hate to say this because I don't like to use these words. Wind chill. What's it like?
38 degrees right now. If you're out there tailgating. So yes, it is almost winter-like today. Amazing. Just a few days ago, it was 84 degrees. We had a record high 2 days in a row. Monday and Tuesday was 84. 38 is the wind chill in Milwaukee. 33 degrees right now in Waukesha. If you're lucky enough to be there at the ballpark, inside temperatures will be about 60. If you're heading home after the game, temperatures will be down in the 30s. There's a little clearing finally happening. The clouds were stubborn today. I thought we'd see more sunshine. That didn't happen. If you want to hang on to your plants, you got to bring them inside. Otherwise, it's pretty much going to be a killing freeze and temperatures going down to the 20s in many locations. I wanted to share this with you. This is from our friends there at our sister station in Orlando. Bundle up, Florida. Saturday morning temperatures into the 60s. Yeah, that's Florida. All right, this is craziness. It is snowing in Champaign, Illinois right now. They've actually had enough snow into some parts of north central Illinois that it's actually white. We don't have any of that in our forecast, thankfully, but nonetheless, it's a little early to see that. There's the clearing line, finally, and we'll see that move in overnight, which means our temperatures will drop a whole lot more. A lot more sunshine for tomorrow than we had for today. Not a perfectly sunny day, but certainly better than what we had. Tons of clouds around for Sunday. There's a little snow out to the west of us. I think anything we see on Sunday evening, Sunday night would actually be light rain or maybe a snowflake or two that does mix in. No accumulation. Temperatures tonight dropping back down into the 20s. If you're along the lakeshore, it will be a little bit warmer. But again, to be on the safe side, you pretty much need to bring your plants in. 55, not a bad day for Saturday. This is the pick day of the weekend. Then on Sunday, here come the showers moving in. It's cool on Monday with a high of 48, but the forecast next week is looking pretty good because we're staying dry, and we need to dry things out around here. Farmers need to get in the fields and start harvesting. 63 degrees on Thursday, 65 on Friday, so the warm air is not done. It's coming back in the meantime. Just go Brewers. That's all that really matters right now.
It is. All right. Thank you, Mark.
Coming up tonight at 6, the taser takedown of Milwaukee Bucks player Sterling Brown by Milwaukee police. Tonight, 12 News has the unseen video. And made in Wisconsin, whiteboards that could stop bullets. How this company hopes to improve school safety. It's all brand new at 6 o'clock, so stay with us after World News tonight. One-on-one with Melania Trump.
A sneak peek at the exclusive interview with the First Lady.
Continues to game time. We're taking a live look at Miller Park. 1 hour and 46 minutes until the Brewers face off against the Dodgers in Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. You can see fans are filing into the ballpark right now. Coming up tonight, in an ABC News exclusive interview, Melania Trump talks about life as First Lady.
Mrs. Trump opened up while on her recent trip to Africa. Her first solo foreign trip as First Lady promoted her Be Best campaign, an effort to raise awareness about cyberbullying.
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the game? We'll share it with you tonight at 10.
It's going to be a chilly one, Mark. We'll have another look at your Frosty Friday forecast after the break.
See more of the local stories important to you with the WISN 12 News app. Download right now. WISN 12 News this morning, leading the way with breaking news.
We're following breaking news right now.
Matt Salemi in News Chopper 12 HD, the only reporter live in the sky.
Quite a scene. There is a vehicle with a bullet hole in the windshield.
Unmatched coverage from the streets to the air. 12 News this morning is there.
Large police presence here. 2 officers were involved in this shooting.
Count on WISN 12 News this morning, bringing you breaking news like no other station does. Leading the way with
day in Milwaukee right now. The Brewers are preparing to take on the Los Angeles Dodgers in that building we just saw, Game 1 of the NLCS. And as you can see, as they get ready, the fans are getting ready out in the parking lot. Other fans are getting ready inside the ballpark right now, 1 hour and 41 minutes away from first pitch at Miller Park. Playoff baseball is back in Milwaukee, and it feels good.
It is. Going for the pennant. All right, 4 more here, and then 4 more. That's all. Just 8 more.
That's all.
Not much to ask for.
It's like forecasting weather.
There's not much to ask for there. Wait, we can ask for a lot more than the temperatures we have out right now. Falling into the 30s, and it will be frosty in the morning. Just be ready for that. Cover up the plants or bring them inside.
And those Friday night football games tonight, too. Make sure you bundle up if you're out there.
For sure.
We'll see you back here at 6.
World News starts now.
Everyone's excited now that TG